Welcome back to our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. Alright, let's head back to the capital so we can talk to Enio. Nah, I don't need to put it in there. Leave. How much BP do I have? I have 11. Alright. I was going to stop by this high ground. Oh no, that's not the high ground.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
Fine. Jathal. What's your special role? 2 undead warriors come to protect Urgatho as chosen and her allies. Nova, you need to be in here. Sure.
I've always been annoyed by those around me, but after I died, for some reason they became particularly unbearable.
Kingdom. Valerie is back and she succeeded. +3 community. It's getting up there. Loyalty should be 4 once Tristan gets around to doing it. Military should be 3. Economy's almost a 3. I need to get economy up because it's limiting how much BP I'm getting from the others. I need to get divine up, but Jod is a busy bee. This is divine. Military. Oh, culture. If I can get loyalty up to 4, that'll unlock the culture. Yielding to reason, the locals handed over the cult leader into the custody of the region. Without its head, the sect is doomed to die out. Good job, Valerie. Still got 11 BP. I'll go here. There's someone on the road.
You cannot stand against me.
Cultists? Really? Get him. Yep, Nova's in front. Avril. Give these guys a bang. Lana was just destroying those guys.
I'll go ahead.
Ooh. So next story stage gonna be versus some cultists? I don't know. Or is this part of Jathal's? I don't know.
Let us be careful.
It is all speculation for me. What's going on in the kingdom? Jod is back. Research into the nature of curses. Bald Hilltop. Yes, this is the one that I wanted to do. It seems the Bald Hilltop is indeed cursed from ancient times. This happened when dark rituals and the powers whose names are long forgotten held sway over this domain. The curse remains active even today. Oh, I should read it from here. It withers any plant that would grow into the soil and makes the very air around the place heavy and full of sorrow. However, the curse's target is just a small patch of land on top of the hill. It is unlikely that the curse caused any of the attacks on the barony. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Divine and Arcane. Arcane is at 10. Event. Tristan has some news. Alright. I will talk to you when I get to the throne room.
Scared? You should be.
Cultist attack again? This one had a druid in it.
This body holds no more.
Took out Jathel, but we killed everybody. Jathel.
The undead is such a frivolous term. I prefer immortal, eternal, everlasting.
Hashani Savitoy.
Hashani Savitoy.
Hashani Savitoy.
Savituk?
Hashani Savitoy. Hashani Savitoy.
Oh, that's good enough. Longsword, dagger, masterwork. It was a dude that changed into the owlbear, like a druid, and then I just skinned him. Well, thanks for the gear. How much XP for those? 18. 90 for the guy who changed into an owlbear. Cultists are on the rise. What is... Let's head straight for the throne room. Tristan. Alana, spare me a few minutes. You are the ruler of these lands, and I don't dare tell you what to do. But I just can't stand silently and watch what's happening behind your back. There are rumors on the streets of a savage goddess, enraged by your appearance in her lands. They say she cursed you, and now you bring woe and death to everyone around you. This used to be just idle talk, but now when we're surrounded by so much death and suffering, the people are ready to truly believe it, and it seems that someone is playing upon your subjects' fears. I saw barkers in the streets telling citizens of a prophet who is building his own kingdom. According to them, the goddess stands ready to grant forgiveness to any who cleanse themselves of the curse. But this cleansing is accomplished through a terribly cruel death. Tristan gulps heavily. These horrific deaths involve a wild beast appearing from inside the body, and they think it's a blessing. Huh. You must get to the bottom of this. I cannot allow my subject to be taken in by such nonsense. I should deal with the provocations immediately. That insane old man Remus, he also spoke of some goddess. True, John told me of that preacher. Who knows, perhaps his words touch people more deeply than anyone imagined. What is this kingdom the prophet is building? Tristan shrugs. I only heard fragments of conversation. I think it's not a kingdom exactly, more like a community or a cult. I'm afraid that we'll need to find one of their barkers and ask them if we wish to find out more. Well, troubling news indeed. We must find out who or what is behind this goddess and her faith. Tristan nods enthusiastically. Good. Perhaps after uncovering this mystery, we will find out more about the nature of the curses hanging over the stolen lands. I mean, there must be a reason that these cultists shout about you receiving the goddess's punishment. If we wish to understand, we must find one of those barkers and learn from them all we can. Sadly, these street preachers scare quite easily and avoid our guard. I'll begin my search without delay. When you find time, look for me on the streets of the capital. I hope that when we meet, I will have already found someone who can tell us more about this strange goddess and her followers. Kingdom of the Cleansed. Find a barker of the strange cult. It's a companion quest. It's probably Christians. Interesting. Now where's that Inio guy? Who's this? Jubilost. Amiri. So do I have to return to the capital? It seems it was Enio the merchant who had the dagger who drew both us and the elves, and then we should return to the capital and have a chat with him. Where the heck is he? He's not in the throne room. Let's see, guards, Bartholomew, Amiri, storyteller. Guess we'll check the town. This time I will check the red flags as well. Zarcy, Highland, Verndel Hasuf. Tristan is over here this time. Hey, Jathal's right there. Let's go where Jathal is.
The path is clear.
He's fled, as I expected. Oh, he was the guy standing right here. Jathal touches the boxes that hold the merchant's wares. Her moves seem relaxed until you notice that her undead fingers are tense and bent like the claws of a predator. It's pointless, illogical. Those children in the woods could hardly be expected to kill us. Why the performance? There must be something. Jathal freezes. Then in an instant she pulls a note from Inio's wares. She glances at it and silently hands it to you. There's only one phrase on the note. No way out. And the image of a spiral comet in place of a signature. Do you know the symbol? Of course. A spiral comet is a symbol of Pharasma. Long ago, my goddess managed to break free from the grip of the Lady of Graves. Ever since, she treats Urkathoa's very existence as a personal affront. The half-blood must be a particularly zealous follower of Pharasma. He's already tried to kill me twice. Whatever Inio believes, he has no right to lie and drag people unwittingly into his holy war. I have no wish to quarrel with the Church of Pharasma. We cannot leave things as they stand. We must find Inio as soon as possible. I will choose option 1. Whatever Inio believes, he has no right to lie and drag people unwittingly into his holy war. Perhaps he's both fanatic and fool. He struck me down like a coward in the wastelands, only to see me rise again with renewed strength. Then he used those unfortunate youngsters against me, only to fail again. A lack of scruples can be a strength, but not if one lacks will. Thank you for your help. I will not distract you further. I will seek out this amateur backstabber and will inform you immediately of any news. If the half-blood wants to dispatch me to his goddess, let him do it in person. Huh. Well, he didn't have anything good on him to spy. Where's his note? Farewell note. No way out. In place of a signature, the note is signed with the image of a comet curled into a spiral. All right. Let's sell my excess junk. Offer. Dagger. I thought they were masterwork daggers that I picked up. Long sword. I have no idea where that junk came from. I'm at 11.6K. Let's leave Tristan where he is. I want to go to that Tieflings quest. Plus, I want to head that direction because, wait a minute. God dang it. I'm gonna go rest first, up in my room.
Tread
because I was heading west on the map the last few episodes, and I was getting absolutely destroyed. So that leaves 3 more directions to go. And I can't head north because Oleg's trading post is the top of the map, so north is not an option. So I figured, let's try to the east. Maybe I'll find things that are more my level over there. But let's look at this real fast before I rest. Success, Tristan. Yep. Enchanted Wind. I guess I could stick Jubilost on it. Support the High Priest. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, support the High Priest. Rank that up. Economy. I've got 11 BP, yeah. So, Jod. Start the project. 4 events popped up. Success, Divine is rank 2. The Wise Man, Triumph. Loyalty +3 and Arcane +3. Nice. The Scientist accepted the advisor's offer to aid the barony. His work will surely promote the magical arts in these lands. I wish I could... Oh, there it is. 16 DC. Roll a 17. +4 advisor bonus, +6 loyalty rank bonus. Nice. Opportunity. The locals could use a reminder of the greatness and power of the gods. The High Priest should hold a solemn ritual to show both the congregation and the doubtful that the barony enjoys the blessings of the higher powers. Okay. Cheap publicity. A group of bards is offered to praise their ruler for a modest fee. Their songs will spread the news in the remote villages of the Stag Lord's death and the shift in power. Their songs in praise of the new Baroness will keep the peasants loyal. Valerie or Tristan. The subjects to the Baroness pledge their undying loyalty and support. Wow, 3 opportunities, huh? This opportunity should be seized. Valerie or Tristan. Nice. All right. Jod. How much BP do I have? 83. Okay. 10 days to solve. Do it. Faith and loyalty. Valerie. That sounds like a you. Cheap publicity. Tristan, you can try to convince them. The only one not doing anything is Amiri. If I had some extra BP, I could just send her on this. 30 days to solve. $17 BP. I think I could do that. Give her something to do. I think all my characters are healed now because I did that rank up. Tristan is still right there. Let's see what you have. Give me your BP, please. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Deal. Should I talk to Tristan? Since he's right here, might as well. Man, I really want to get Jawed up so I can get the Arcane Minister. Alana here. Oh, I'm coming. Tristan's forehead is wrinkled, as if the priest is deeply puzzled. He's holding a piece of paper covered with writing. We are lucky to have met you. Meet Amalia, loyal follower of the Kingdom of the Cleansed. Do you remember? We've recently been discussing this unusual initiative. The priest raises an eyebrow suggestively. Amalia was so kind as to tell me everything that she and her friends are doing. Young Amalia turns her childishly round and freckled face and looks at you with clear green eyes. She wears a simple dress and a necklace made of dried ash berries and is holding a stack of papers. Upon seeing you, the broad smile on Amalia's face wears a bit thin. She attempts to size you up, then turns back to Tristan. Please, stay another moment. It would be a pleasure for me to tell you about our kingdom. So, what have you been discussing? I've just been asking how Amalia came to the kingdom. What attracted her to this teaching? Amalia suddenly blushes. There is someone in my family who followed the goddess's commandments. Soon I myself will enter the kingdom, and I hope that through loyal service and veneration, I will prepare myself for the main test, which I have yet to endure. Tristan shakes his head. And your family don't mind that this will happen to you? Are they ready to sacrifice you to their goddess? Of course they are. To be one of the chosen, one of the cleansed, it's a great honor for each of us. But you are so young. Why hurry to leave this world before you have experienced it in full? It's wrong to think about yourself. Once I wanted to live in Restov, wear dresses and walk down boulevards. But then these terrible things started happening. So many people in our village died. Amalia looks away. The goddess teaches that selfishness leads to trouble. Now my only wish is to serve the kingdom and the goddess. What did you find out about the kingdom, Tristan? Tristan leans gently towards Amalia. The kingdom of the cleansed is a brotherhood of those who believe in the great goddess, who promises salvation in return for cleansing. Forgive me, Amalia, if I'm missing any important details. Excuse me. Our mission is saving innocent souls from the curse that falls upon the heads of the undeserving. The goddess is ready to guard from evil anyone who kisses the ground and begs for mercy. Those who have rejected their sinful ways may enter the kingdom of the cleansed and pray for their speedy deliverance from worldly torments. Amalia's voice becomes monotone, as if she is reading from notes, and her eyes stare emptily into space past your shoulder. To give your life for the goddess, isn't it the greatest honor any of us can receive? And destroying the false ruler, isn't that the truest destiny of all of nature's loyal servants? Does your goddess have a name? Yes, but only the first faithful knows it. He is the high priest to whom the goddess appeared. He delivers her commandments and shows us her will. Through him she lays open her design to clear the tormented ground, sending signs and opening doors to her creatures through the bodies of mortals. What false ruler are you talking about? Amalia's eyes become round. The Baroness cursed by the goddess. She is the source of all our woes. She casts aside natural law and vandalized the field and forest. Tell me more about this deliverance from worldly torments. Inhabiting this world, where unhappiness and unfairness multiply, taints the soul and turns it from the eternal kingdom of freedom and love, granted by the goddess. But you can cleanse your sins by accepting her gift, a special goodness that sets the cleansed apart. Tristan closes his eyes. Goodness? What goodness could hide in a painful death? Not everyone is capable of withstanding the test, because the way to cleansing lies through bodily torment. But those who overcome their passions and prove their loyalty become the womb of the goddess, to bear her children, wild and beautiful as she herself. The soul of the cleansed rests in the hands of the goddess. Enough. I see you have many questions. Please take an invitation to our meetings. We meet at sunset in the appointed place, where we accept the sacrament from the first faithful himself. Amalia hands you one of her leaflets. Soon another meeting will take place. Do come, you and Sir Tristan. Amalia looks at the priest dreamily, then quickly blushes and looks down at her toes. Well, I know what you're holding, but what are you holding? The same invitation that Amalia gave you. Tristan shows you the paper. All right, we must go. I have to go too. I need to get to the other side of the city. I hope to see you at our next meeting. And you too, Sir Tristan. Amalia blushes and turns away quickly. Tristan waves to Amalia sadly. So long, Amalia. May the good goddess save you. Tristan looks down at the leaflet he's holding. His face is sad. A meeting at the appointed place. There are even directions how to get there. It looks like it's time we visit this sacrament. Secret sanctum has been revealed. What do you think awaits us at the meeting? Tristan looks pensively into the distance. Whatever awaits, this mysterious first faithful will be there, judging by his title. He's the one who invented this insane kingdom. I believe that talking to him will solve many of the riddles we face. Amalia looked at you very fondly, don't you think? Tristan shakes his head and turns grim. You distract us from our goal. There's something wrong. Tristan sighs heavily. I worship Sarenrae myself, but my faith has little in common with the faith of these cultists. They fill the heads of innocent children with pernicious and dangerous ideas which they cannot fully understand. Will you come with me to the meeting? I would insist on participating in this investigation. I cannot let you go alone after I dragged you into this strange affair. Nope, we have to go, Tristan. Attend the cult meeting with Tristan. Kingdom of the Cleansed. We should visit the secret sanctum in the Kame lands. And that's right. I can snag the Kame lands for myself, too. Where are the Kame lands? Let's find out. Jathal, thank you for your service. Altana? Avril, Illy, Jade. Accept. Ooh, these are the Kame lands down here. Interesting. Secret Sanctum. Required companions. Options. Let's head off. But we are going to be heading up here to Sorrowflow, which I do not know how to get to. So let's just explore over this way and see what we can see. Fight?
Stand with me.
More cultists. Last time there was a dude over here who changed into an owl bear, but he's not here this time. Oh, it was a different guy. Man. They went after Avril. Again. Failed. Take that. Take that.
Let us not hesitate.
Avril will.
Magritium Turinos.
That was a 19. That was a good heal. I can get rid of this spell too.
Magritium Turinos.
Let's see. Cure light wounds. Why do these potions say 0? Should not say that. Everybody's potions has been screwed up somehow. Cure moderate. Do they have them equipped?
My skills are absolute.
They do. But why does it say 0? What is this? Potion of heroism? Says potion of heroism. Cure moderate. I have no idea why this happened. Had to take time to fix it. Cure light wounds.
I stand ready.
Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes.
Oh, come on. You do better than that.
Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes.
Alright, well. Why do they have things underneath their... Game's doing some weird stuff. Ooh. Arbor Rock. Another coal mine, huh? Lonely Barrow. Let's get this path.
I feel tired.
Of course.
Their life ends here.
More cultists. Why is Jade taking
can do
the
it!
owl bear?
This will hurt.
Every time someone besides Nova starts taking that owl bear. That's kind of annoying. Now I have to heal Jade.
I always did what was right. Therefore, I became righteous. Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right? Because I am
Magritium
righteous?
Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
I mean, is that all my random encounters going to be now? Is cultists?
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to get to the next.
We will prevail. A rest would be welcome.
Alright, well, luckily we can rest here. Masterwork. Oops, I did not mean to hit collect all. Oh. Right, leather armor, drop. Leather armor, drop. 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 Okay. Well, we're gonna have to camp out here next to all these corpses. Manage. Yep, you come there. Alana procure rations. Does she actually have a special role? She does. While resting within the borders of your lands and outside of dungeons, you don't need to scavenge for provisions. Use this ability to have your loyal subjects supply your party with enough rations to keep you going. She can hunt for rations. Oh. Right. Just realized they were resting out in this snow. That is horrible. I just wanted to get to Sorrow Flow. Ah, there's the river crossing. Hilltop Trail. High Cliff.
Our victory is certain! Strike, my masterpiece.
Dog took a beating from a wolf. Don't worry, wolf. You're fine. This is the guy over here that turned into an owl bear. Is that what the goddess is popping out of people? Owl bears? Because he looked like he was in that stupefied stage, and then his body exploded and an owl bear popped out. Dog, your wolf.
I will see this through.
Magritium Turinos.
Magricium Turinos.
Magritium Turinos.
And one more.
Magritium Turinos.
Alright. It's just these cultists are just coming. every freaking... Enter. Kaliki smiles faintly as you approach, but you can't help but notice that she's as tense as a bowstring. 3 young tieflings wearing bright clothing, the sort one might find in a harlequin's wardrobe, are gathered near Kalike, fidgeting from foot to foot. They bow simultaneously. The youngest casts you an inquisitive look. So this is the patron you found, Elder, the Baroness of this land. And to think that Kanera used to say that you don't know how to make connections. Oh. The short-haired tiefling girl steps on her friend's tail. Stop it, Naiho. Don't you see you're upsetting her? Forgive him, Elder, and you too, your grace. When Naiho was little, a donkey knocked over his crib. His horns got caught on its saddlecloth and he was dragged for half a block, bumping his head on every corner. Now he's no more clever than the donkey. Kalike stomps her foot, drawing their attention. Sweet teeth, that's enough. You're going right back to the city. The Baroness and I need to talk in private, and we're going to the Talden Tower without you. It might be dangerous. As you say, Elder. The last of the 3 tieflings who had kept quiet until now nods and gestures to the others. We'll go to the city. We'll see if 3-tailed swinging goose like us can find gainful employment around there. If you decide to settle down in these parts, maybe we can find a place here too. Goodbye, Your Grace. Please remind me, what is this place and what are we looking for here? I remember, it's treasure. It's an ancient Talden settlement, long ago ravaged by the elements. They used to mine ore in these rocks. Little is known about what happened here, but according to rumors, a terrible flood devastated the town. Many citizens perished, the others fled. Only the tower remains, standing on the cliff. The flood wasn't able to reach it. The tower may still hold substantial riches, and among them, the Disk of the Eclipse, a relic from a Kadiran temple of Nethys. That's what I'm looking for. All right. We will go on alone from here. Your companions go back down the road, leaving you and Kalike alone. Who are those 3 tieflings? My friends from Kadira. Their names are Naiho, Tevi, and Elki, but I usually just call them the Sweet Teeth. They're always together and always act and speak in chorus. It was they who dug up the history of this place and told me of the treasury, but they never got inside. They say there's a lot of dangerous beasts ahead. Kalike sighs. I'm happy that at least someone from my past life hasn't abandoned me, but they make me anxious as well. The Sweet Teeth know nothing about what happened after our escape. They think Kanera died, and I adopted a strange new name to hide from my past. But they know me and my sister well, and could easily uncover the truth. That would breach Nethys' first condition. That's why it would be better for all of us if we met as rarely as possible. Besides, Canera nearly fed the poor sweet teeth to wild animals, though it seems now like ages ago. What's our plan? There must be a cliff somewhere ahead, where we'll find the remains of the tower. We'll need to climb it and search the ruins, and be ready for trouble. One can never be too careful. Well, are we ready? I'm ready. Kalike nods gratefully. Thank you. I'm glad I don't have to walk this road alone. That looks like a summoning portal. Taking me there without my team, just the two of us? Are you freaking crazy? What level are you?
And I shall answer.
I don't know what level you are. You don't even have a friggin' weapon. Kineticist. What did they give you? Point blank and precise shot? And they gave you deadly aim for some stupid reason. That's the ranged version of Power Strike. I don't like taking a penalty. That's why I don't like it. So I have to level you up to 7 or 8. Kineticist. You get 2 skill points. And you put them into stealth and athletics. I'm going to give you some perception. Next, wild talent. You've already got kinetic healer. With a touch, you can heal a willing, living creature of an amount of damage equal to your kinetic blast. And you've got heat adaptation. You gain an amount of fire resistance equal to twice your current amount of burn. I don't know anything about kineticist. Gain a bonus equal to half your kineticist level on skill checks with your skills, your primary element added to your class skill list. Bonus feat water? A character that selects this talent gains a bonus feat. These feats must be taken from the following list. You recover from 1d4 points of ability score damage to one of your physical ability scores. You form a friendship with a fragment of your element. The element speaks back to you empathically like a familiar. Water. So she's a water kineticist? I thought she was a fire. Extended range. Kinetic blade. The kinetic blade shape is purely cosmetic and doesn't affect. Associated blasts. Air, blizzard, blue flame, charged water, fire, lightning, magma, mud. A torrent of energy buffets or burns all foes in a 30-foot line. Half your normal amount of blast damage. Kinetic healer, heat adaptation. What is this? Meta kineticist. Oh. What is this? Kinetic blast. The first level. Let me. A kineticist gains a kinetic blast of her choice. This kinetic blast must be simple blast to match her element. Standard action can unleash a kinetic blast at a single target in close range. Okay, that's why she has no weapon equipped. Go away. Infusion. Whenever a kineticist uses one or more, she reduces the combined burn cost. Kineticist's body surges with energy from her chosen element. On her attack rolls. Huh. Shroud of Water. Water Blast. So it looks like she's Hydro, but she was all talking about how she's a fire kinetic, or she's just, well, when I first met her, she's like, oh, I was born in fire. As a standard action, you call forth slippery water or ice, creating any of the effects of the grease spell. Well, I don't know. I like restoration, so I'll give her that. Kinetic restoration. Okay. And another. She gets a regular feat. Expanded element. Clear. She gains one of that element. Simple blast. Wild talent. Cool. She gets a new element. Kinetic blast, I guess, gets stronger. 2 skill points. Perception. What do I get? Kineticists who focus on the element of air are called control airflow or electricity, specializing in mobility and ranged. Powerful offense. Master the flow of water or the numbing chill of cold. They are known for their versatility and flowing forms. Defensive techniques. I have no idea. I don't know anything about kineticists. Seems she can either get a new one or double down on the one she has. You know what? Let's give her fire. I have no idea what to give her. It seems like she fights in close quarters combat. So, dodge? I don't know. There's a kinetic blast for weapon focus. I think I'll give her that instead. Because it seems like that's what she's going to be using to attack. Kinetic blasts. Another level. It's another infusion and another wild talent. Point to X. Perception. Fire's Fury. Add your elemental overflow bonus to the damage dealt. Foxfire Healing Burst. Use Kinetic Healer to heal all creatures in a 30-foot radius. Healing Burst heals half as much. All creatures, huh? Yeah, we'll grab Fire's Fury. Wow. I have no idea what to do with her. I will give her a Ring of Protection. She has an unidentified chain shirt.
I have no need for this.
All right. She has a light crossbow. What are her simple weapon proficiency? All right. She's got a couple potions. Let's give her a couple more. And oh, her spell book. Can't cast spells. Gotcha. Abilities? Whoa, she's got a lot of friggin' abilities. I'm gonna turn that off. Shroud of Water. These are all her bolts. Treat Affliction. Scorching Ray. She can cast that once, probably because she's a tiefling. Fire Blast. Water Blast. Let me change these up. Ooh. This looks like this is on auto cast. 12 to 32 damage. Extended range. This is one creature within close range. This is a special that lets her attack at 50 feet. This is that one that does it in a line. Huh. Why is there a 0? Oh, that's probably how much burn she has, huh? Kinetic restoration can go right there. Kinetic healer. With a touch, she can heal once. Free action. Alright. She can use that twice. Steam blast. What does this do? Use your fire to superheat water into steam just as it strikes. Huh. Kinetic blade? Oh. Water blast. Fire blast. Steam blast. Gather power? Kineticist spends a full round action and a move action to gather energy or elemental matter and reduce the total burn cost of a chosen blast by 3. After that, they use the chosen blast. If the burn cost drops to 0 before the whole time is spent, they stop gathering. Alright, I guess. Just gather power low, medium. Oh. You know what? Let's put these over here or something. Hope I don't forget about them. Put these there too, I think. I don't know how often I'll be using these. One bar is getting cluttered. Alright, well, in the next episode, oops, getting a little, in the next episode, we'll use a kineticist for the first time. Alright, thanks for watching.